Welcome back to Startup Street. Clean tech player CEF Group has secured 38 million euros in equity and debt from the German Export Finance Bank to set up two state-of-the-art compressed biogas plants. Now, the first step in an ambitious plan to build 22 such facilities across the country under the government's SATAT scheme. These plants will convert municipal and agricultural waste into clean fuel process, thousands of tons of organic matter daily, and produce valuable byproducts like organic manure and refuse-derived fuel. With projects in Jammu, Ahmedabad and Western UP already in advanced stages, CEF says that this investment will fast-track India's transition to a circular economy while creating new revenue streams for rural communities. Joining me now to discuss this further is Maninder Singh Nayyar, founder and CEO of CEF Group. Many thanks for joining us on Startup Street. First up, if you could elaborate on the 38 million euro equity and debt funding package from the German Export Finance Bank and how it will be deployed for the first two CBG plants.
Yeah, very good evening. So this initial debt funding that we have got from Germany, plus the equity funding that we have from few conglomerates in India, is going to be deputed to two projects primarily, one for the city of Jammu and one for Ahmedabad. In Jammu, we are going to treat 350 tons of municipal solid waste every day. And in Ahmedabad, we're going to treat 500 tons of municipal solid waste every day. In totality, we're going to make around 27 tons of compressed biogas and almost 80 to 90 tons of organic manure and almost 150 tons of RDF on everyday basis to convert the waste into wealth and biofuels to make it into a circular economy.
All right. So tell us, beyond the initial projects that are ongoing in Jammu and Ahmedabad, what is the timeline and the geographical plan for setting up the 22 compressed biogas plants across India?
So it generally takes around 1.5 to 2 years to set up a plant of this magnitude.
Yes.
And in Jammu and Ahmedabad both, we are going to commission the plants next year, since the work was already going on in this plant since last 1 year. And following these plants, as now we are nearing completion and commissioning, we have already started launching with other municipal corporations where we are signing more such deals and going to set up more such plants across the country.
So tell us, Maninder, what kinds of agricultural, agro-industrial and municipal waste streams will the CEF Group tap into for these plants and how will they ensure consistent supply?
So we are primarily focusing on the municipal solid waste, where we generally take a 25-year supply contract from the city's municipal corporations. Apart from that, we target the sugar mills, which are large-size sugar mills, and that have the commodity called pressed mud, which is generally a waste for them. We take that for a period of 20 years, and we convert that into biofuel as well. So these are the two primary sources of raw material that we first engage with on a long-term basis, and then we start building the plant and complete it thereon.
So also, Maninder, throw some light on how do these projects directly support the government's SATAT scheme and what policy incentives or partnerships are enabling this growth? If you could throw some light on that.
Yeah, sure. So SATAT scheme is basically a scheme that gives leverage to any such manufacturing unit to produce bio-CNG or CBG as it is called, and sell it to the oil and gas majors like Indian Oil, GAIL, Hindustan Petroleum and all. So we get a fixed price, what government has given a minimum assured guarantee. So that makes the project very bankable and doable. And not only that, once we set up these projects, there are multiple benefits that comes along. Number one is that we don't need the imported CNG that we import from other countries. So it's a import substitution. Second, we are getting energy reliant. Third, we are generating jobs, and that too in large extent, because these two plants itself are generating over 300 jobs.
Yes.
And we make bio manure, organic manure as a byproduct, which then replaces the chemical fertilizers. And that is also a big saving, not only in cost, but also in health and soil health to our nation. So all these things come together, along with, of course, the environmental impact and environment protection that we get along with the various other benefits I just told you.
Okay. So, Maninder, with the new plants processing up to 850 tons of MSW per day, what is the projected CBG output and how will it be integrated into India's fuel supply chain?
So the CBG output in Jammu is going to be 9.8 tons per day, and in
Okay.
Ahmedabad is going to be 17 tons per day. With this total of approximately 27 tons per day, this gas is going to be directly injected into the GAIL pipeline. The agreements are already signed. The locations are already identified. The pipeline work has to be done jointly between GAIL and us. And that is how the gas will reach the markets. And further, it will be used as a vehicle fuel that we use in every day in the cars to run the cars on CNG rather than running them on diesel or petrol.
So, besides CBG, Maninder, what byproducts like organic manure and RDF will be produced and what markets or sectors are they intended for?
So the biomanure or the organic manure which is produced in these plants is for commercial farming. And we already have another wing in our company where we specialize in manufacturing and enrichment of such bioproducts. So we have already established a name in this sector. And apart from that, there's all the inorganic material is called RDF when it comes out. This is generally used as a substitute for coal in the cement plants. So we will be supplying this RDF to the cement plants as a substitute of coal. So it saves coming from coal and it will come from this source.
All right. On that note, I'll have to wrap up our conversation. Maninder, many thanks for joining us on Startup Street today and wish you the very best with all your growth plans that you mentioned today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Startup Street. For more news and updates coming up on the other side, stay tuned to CNBC TV 18.